We're here.
Good evening, everyone.
It is the time.
It is Fight Night 11.
11, yeah. We haven't had Fight Night since April 30th.
Yeah, we had to dust off the belt.
Per my estimations. Yeah. But here it is, Light
yeah.
Tasker. Still around Light Tasker's waist.
Still on Light Tasker.
Will it be removed tonight?
Can it be removed? I don't know. I don't like Rivera's chances, if I'm being bluntly honest. But I'm going to give it the old college try.
Yeah.
I don't think there's no one on the planet who has as many reps against Light Tasker as I do. So
thank you, Stormstrong. 34 months. Almost 3 years. We're real close to 3 years.
Wow.
And
that's actually
with your 3 year sub, we will be like, oh, that's our 3 year anniversary, right? That's our 3 year stream anniversary.
Effectively, yeah. There was some Keyforge news, and to keep from delaying Fight Night, we're just going to do Fight Night, and then we'll talk about the Keyforge news.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure people are interested in our thoughts.
Yeah.
We have many thoughts to share.
I got a lot of thoughts. I got some thoughts.
But we're gonna try to keep Fight Night on track.
Yeah, because we don't because we have a tendency of going over on Fight Nights. I don't want to say it's because Light Tasker is a world-class staller who plays the judges, but maybe it's that. Hello.
It likes winning on points.
Yeah, it likes to drag it out to the decision.
So for the thoughts, no magic thoughts. We have plenty of Keyforge thoughts to share.
So yeah, we're gonna launch into Fight Night. We'll talk about the Keyforge news after Fight Night's wrapped up, and then we've got some AOA openings from Ollies that we're gonna do.
I can show that too.
Oh yeah, look at that! Look at this pile of AOA.
Yeah,
Justin's undisciplined and opened a bunch earlier. He put some of that stuff in the Discord. All right, Eddie.
Oinky rolls.
Oinky rolls. Feeding Eddie AOA decks, just the bad ones.
It was probably a lot for him to consume.
Yeah. Tomorrow night is probably going to be some AOA openings. I also want to open this bad boy. This is the Highlander. The card game booster box that I also found at Eddie's, Ollie's, when I was there. Now, I don't actually remember when this game was published.
We could have looked it up, I suppose.
We could have looked it up. It's funnier not knowing, because I want to say this was like a 99, 98 product. They had 6 boxes of this. I couldn't convince myself, even at $10 a piece, to buy all 6.
You could not stop me from buying $10
for a joke. Okay,
look, it's card game necromancy.
That's
worth.
But what I think would be really funny is for me and Justin to try to open this game and to see if we can figure out how to play from just the cards. And just speculate on the rules of the game. I don't actually want to look up the rules. There's a lot of hints about how this game is played. We've got, for instance, this is called a Sword Master game system.
Oh.
Very interesting. And on the front here, center piece, I'm just going to put it right there to show you. Okay, so center piece right here. Your job as a graphic designer on the Highlander card game is to find a card that most exemplifies the Highlander card game to put front and center on your booster box image. And you chose upper left attack.
The card upper left attack.
Upper left attack. So, yes, that is tomorrow.
Staying on track, yes.
Staying on track. Back to Fight Night.
Okay. We're going to get right into it.
Full slate of events for you. Who was our guest announcer? We had multiple guest announcers.
There's Code Red and Roadrunner have contributed to tonight's Fight Night. So we will send it down to Code Runner. Yes, that's a great
Code Runner. Code Runner is a great name for the fusion dance between the two of them.
Yes, so I'm going to send it down to Roadrunner to bring us into the Lucha match.
Perhaps. You guys hear anything? I don't hear anything.
I don't hear anything. What if we didn't hear anything? Is there silence in this? Maybe it's just not playing on this application? What if I'm dumb and try playing on VLC? What if
streaming is 80% tech problems?
What if we are bad at this? Come on. Please. Bro, please.
Please.
Oh god.
It doesn't exist.
No, it's trying to...
Oh, it's trying to
my
find,
mouse.
it's trying to find a codec.
No.
As part of the 24-hour Keyforge streaming
hold on.
marathon.
Okay.
Alright, here we go.
Welcome, Keyforge fans, to a special fight night presented by Tabletop Royale as part of the 24-hour Keyforge streaming marathon of September 12, 2021. We are celebrating our continued loyalty to a game that has suffered much during this COVID pandemic.
That's true.
Our first match is the fan favorite Luchadora variant. In 2 previous fight nights, I explained these customs and rituals in great detail, so much detail that mascot Eddie immediately fell asleep. So let's cut to the chase. Here we have a battle of 2 crazy, coked up Mexican ladies in masks and silly costumes. Supposedly representing the eternal battle between good and evil, it proves to be wacky, campy fun. The decks are sealed, although scouting of the previous winners is encouraged. The twist here is that at the conclusion of the match, the winner will unmask the loser, a ritual unmasking which ordinarily is the ultimate insult.
Okay, there you go.
All right.
We have interest for each deck.
Ah.
Yeah.
Our Luchadora challenger represents the iconic heroine who, by a combination of fate and choice, has been separated from her community of origin. They know her now only by her pseudonym, and because of the fog of dramatic confusion, most people in fact suspect that she is a criminal. However, in reality, she represents the deepest forces of good and shuns the spotlight in favor of promoting the highest values from within the background. From Mutación Masiva, wearing the green mask, welcome La Avispona Verde.
There you go. And then the second one.
Our reigning champion Luchadora won her 2nd consecutive match on Fight Night 10, and so her true identity has remained hidden. On achieving victory, she unmasked her rival, Ratcatcher of Terror Rock, again representing the forces of evil and wearing a red and black mask, La Despotricadora.
Yeah.
All right. The forces of evil.
Very exciting. We are not really... I haven't looked at this deck, the deck list at all. I don't remember anything about that deck.
I have played it a couple of times. This deck is... The Star Alliance in this deck is pretty good. And Dis in this deck has also got some solid stuff.
This is a Mass Mutation deck. FYI.
Yes. This is our Worlds Collide deck. So... yeah, other than that, everything else is shrouded in mystery. This deck has been pretty bursty in the past. It's always kind of like fast. It's always putting the opponent on the back foot. So
that is what you want to do in a field environment, right?
Yeah. Put the onus on the opponent to stop you from winning.
Yeah.
So. All right.
7.
Okay. We do this for the rest of the night.
9.
Okay. I've cursed us now.
Yeah, 9.
So.
8. Okay, we've done it. I didn't cut it, but
Oh.
she does represent the forces of evil.
Cheating is in the flavor of wrestling.
It is evil. Yeah, this is just us rolling dice. That's it.
Look, we don't know how long the hiatus is going to be, so you'll
really
excuse us if we really stretch the content.
Well, this is interesting. You're first.
I am going to play Lieutenant Kirker.
All right, I'll play 2 mushrooms with a view.
Okay.
And a dark fairy and a ghost hawk. What the H?
Alright, guess I'm going to say this. I'm going to play 2 Lilithals, and I'll play Not Finished with You. There's nothing to shuffle in. So, it's your turn. I'm playing the Lilithals in such a way that you can't attack into them with the Dark Fury. The Dark Fury will die. It attacks under Kirker. So.
Alright, I'm going to say Sanctum. I'll play Angry Mob. I will... Actually, I'll play this Mad Prophet Gizzleheart first. Then I'll play Angry Mob. Then I will Smite with the damage icon. I'm going to do the damage to a Lilithal. And then I'm going to ready and fight with Angry Mob against Kirker.
Okay, so Kirker will take 4.
So before fight, I take 3, and then I search for an Angry Mob. I mill for an Angry Mob. There's an Angry Mob.
Okay, and then the Smite does some damage.
And then Smite does damage to neighbors. Angry Mob will die. Fight, I will play Burning Glare. Do a damage to Kirker. I will stun that Lilithal. Play Angry Mob and Angry Mob.
Okay.
There you go.
I am going to say this.
What is up, user MS?
Hello. I am going to play Gleeful Mayhem. So I'm going to do 5 to the Dark Fairy. I'll do 5 to Gizzleheart. I'll do 5 to my stunned Lilithal. And then this Lilithal will fight Gizzleheart. I think you actually represent like too much potential amber there for me to let that go. I'm going to play EE on the fringes, and I'm going to play Rock Grub and make you lose 1. There's an argument to discard the Rock Grub to just steal 1. And it is your turn.
It may be a little darker than normal. I can try an on the fly adjustment if it's gonna bother everybody.
Yeah,
I think I actually know what to do. This is the new camera, so
okay.
Growing period,
Yeah.
right?
Do you want to finish this game and then do that? Or...
Yeah, we can do that.
We'll finish the game.
That's reasonable.
And then we'll experiment to make sure it looks good.
Okay.
So,
yeah, I think you're right. The saturation. Oh, yes, but you can watch me fiddle with the settings and soon.
Yeah,
because it'll show.
It should show up in the display.
I'll say Sanctum. I'll play Fawn of the Eye. I'll play Equalize.
Okay.
I will.
Who knows how many angry mobs are in that deck?
That's true. I don't think it's more than 3. I could just mill myself. Not like a terrible idea, I guess.
Yeah, that's this is an example of where I think like Angry Mob is potentially really, really powerful. Where you're in a situation where you can just say Sanctum over and over and over again.
I'll attack EE.
Okay.
We'll see.
We'll get to see the whole deck.
Yeah.
Is this sort of cheating? Justin is
cheating.
using this opportunity to scout the rest of his deck.
That's
Okay.
it. And then I'll fight EE again.
Okay.
Ugh. That is my turn.
All right. I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to play Harmonia. So after I play Harmonia, if there are more enemy creatures, I gain 1.
Is it another creature? A creature, okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to
play
heal with the
a
mushroom
creature.
because there's Cleansing Wave in here that I saw.
Yeah.
So, there's that.
All right. I am going to Nature's Call. I will bounce the 2 Angry Mobs and my Harmonia. I don't really want to bounce Ghost Hawk to give you a chance to use the Ghost Hawk. There's also an argument to bounce, like, say, the Rock Grub instead, but I don't really want to junk up my hand. And then I will put Wild Spirit onto Harmonia.
What's up, Prime Cut Games?
Appreciate that.
Thanks, Clay.
Appreciate the handoff. Hope everybody enjoyed. We went ahead. We've got a full slate tonight, so we have already started Fight Night. We are in the Luchadora match. All right, and it is your turn.
Say Untamed. I'll play Eldest Bear and Gloriana's Attendant. Oh, I can play this Savage Clash first, which just kills Rock Grub.
Okay.
And then I guess I'll Reap with Ghost Hawk. I'll capture 1.
Okay.
That's it.
Alright, I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to play Harmonia, and I will gain 2.
Okay.
And then I am going to play Luchadora. He's awful, but we're playing the elephant there. And Harmonia. I feel like I want to fight with Harmonia here. Either trade with the Ghost Hawk or kill the Gloriana's Attendant. I also could Reap. The thing is, like, you're very likely to go back into Untamed and use Eldest Bear because you get like a fight. If you don't have Creature, then you might not get the value. And if I Reap, it puts me to 7, and I might have enough to forge through the Font of the Eye, because you could kill something with the Assault on Eldest Bear and then Font of the Eye me. I think I'll trade Harmonia and the Ghost Hawk. And I will tell you to go ahead and I'll say check with 7, and I will draw 2.
Say Sanctum. Play Equalize.
Yep.
I will play Angry Mob, and discard Cleansing. Your turn.
Alright, so I will forge. I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to play Navigator Ali. I look at the top 3. Okay, I guess it doesn't really matter.
You get 1 for the Harmonia.
I do get 1 for Harmonia. I'm going to play Commander Chan. I'm going to put Frane's Blaster on the Luchadora. The Luchadora is like the least tempting target out there right now. And then I'm going to play 2 stealth modes. So, and it is your turn. I will draw 5.
Yikes. Alright, I'll say Untamed. I'll play Gloriana's Attendant. I will fight.
That's
Probably Harmonia.
okay. Harmonia's done a lot.
Yeah.
So 8 hours left to Keyforge live stream. I watched. I jumped into the streams when Karen B towards the end. So confused about Keyforge. That's fair. It's fair. It can be overwhelming if you're like just jumping into like the middle of a game. Yeah, I caught the tail end of Karen B's stream. Karen B handed it off to the Kote, the Keyforge Online
Team events.
I was trying to remember the full acronym there. They handed it off to the Key Frogs. The Key Frogs are always a blast. They handed it off to Prime Cut. So I've been keeping track with everybody all day.
Elevator pitch for Keyforge is it is a game where you buy a deck off the shelf and it's completely unique. No one else has that deck. You play it against other people. It is a racing game rather than a beat up your opponent's face game.
Yeah.
First person to collect enough resources to forge 3 keys wins the game.
Every set is more or less balanced against every other set. So yeah, you can pick up a deck from the first set, play it against one of the latest sets, and still have a good game. So, all right. Okay, I am going to Cretin. Okay, I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to play the Fittest. And I'm going to play another copy of it, so my creatures are getting buff. The Chan Roxador. And then Roxador, do I reap or do I fight? I feel like if I kill both Gloriana's attendants with a Roxador fight, then or I could fight the Eldest Bear and stun it, to keep you from like gaining amber from it. I could reap and shoot a Gloriana's attendant. Reaping puts me to 7, gets me maybe out of the way of Font of the Eye. Okay, I'll reap with Roxador and shoot Gloriana's attendant with Frane's blaster. The elephant picks up a gun with his trunk and is using it to shoot fairies. And it is your turn. I will draw 2.
Oh, dang. Those are really cool. Alright, so I'll forge.
Truly an underhanded luchador, yeah. What's Angry Mob does that to a deck, right? Angry Mob makes it so that you say Sanctum multiple times in a row.
I will say Sanctum. I will fight the Roxador, and before fight.
Okay.
Here's Angry Mob.
Yep. So the Roxador will take 4, the Angry Mob will take 2.
Yeah.
Because Roxador doesn't do enough damage when fighting.
I will smite into there. So I'll do the damage there. I'll have his Angry Mob fight there as well.
Okay.
I'll just go ahead and mill the rest of the deck.
So Roxador is dead, Navigator Ali is dead, and Commander Chan takes 2. You wanted to smite with the Eldest Bear there, I guess.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's fine. I'll play Amberheart. I'll play Angry Mob. I will...
Oh, he's...
Yeah, he's dead. Okay.
He's dead.
I'll reap with this Angry Mob. And I'll use Font. Your turn.
Okay, I will forge. I am going to say Dis, and if I told you that the deck that was undefeated so far in the Luchador matchups had a Wretched Doll and a Roxador in it, you would question what was happening in those games. I'm gonna play Harbinger of Doom. I'm gonna play Scullion and sacrifice the Harbinger of Doom.
It's a pretty cool play.
It's pretty cute.
Pretty cute play.
Pretty cute play. This is the 3rd time this deck has shuffled through.
Yeah. I still haven't played this yet.
And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Alright, I will say this. I will Mind Fire with a... It's got an icon on it.
Oh, okay. Alright.
It's got an Amber icon on it.
We'll say there's some Gloriana's attendants in that deck, so you got some Amber Pip somewhere.
Yeah.
So... Oh,
I do get Stealing. That's pretty cool. I will discard Gateway to Dis. I'll play Imp Spectre and Brabble. Your turn.
I'll say Untamed. I really want to like burst with this Ghost Hawk, this Bramblelinks, and this Song of the Wild, but I don't have any creatures. I kill them all, and then I'll play Cauldron Boil, which doesn't do anything here. And it's your turn. I will draw 5.
Say Untamed. I will play Ghost Hawk and Reap. I will play Gloriana's Attendant. I have Lost in the Woods. That does give you like a Ghost Hawk playback. I think that's fine. If you want to play it, just go to 8. I will do a damage to Brabble, and then shuffle these 2 and those 2 in.
Alright, well, can't stop this key. Guess I'm going to say Star Alliance. I'll play Calvin, Arms Master Melina, and Information Officer Gray. Information Officer Gray is going to show you the Feathered Shaman and archive it. And it is your turn. I will draw.
Vorch. I'll say Dis. I'll play Mindfire.
Does the deck have... Yes, it does. Because
2 Mindfires, yep. Cha. I'll play Sacro Fiend. I'll play Stirring Grave to get back into the archive. This El Despair. Your element. I will reap twice. Your turn.
Yeah. Alright, well, I know what the last card might be. So I think I actually have to say a Star Alliance here. Yeah, I have to actually say Star Alliance.
What is an identity card? So there is a card, which we can show you, that comes with every deck that shows its name. And I don't have autofocus on. It shows its name and what houses are in the deck, and that's got the deck list on the back. And a QR code to scan it so you can have it in your app.
I am going to play Frayne. I will capture onto Melina. I am going to play Helmsman Spears. I am going to reap with Information Officer Gray. Actually,
There's no deck building in this game at all. Every deck you buy is unique to itself.
I'll reap with Gray, and I will reveal Festering Touch and archive it.
Every deck, every card in every deck has the deck's name on the front of the card, so you can't just like switch stuff out.
I am gonna reap with Melina. Then I'm gonna have Calvin fight the Imp Spectre. He'll purge one of these two. Ghost Hawk is gone. Okay. I draw that off of Calvin, and then it is your turn. I will shuffle and draw 4.
Right, I'll say Dis. Play Cinder. Capture. I'll do a damage. I'm gonna fight. Ooh. Yeah, I'll fight First Officer Frayne.
Okay.
And Brabble will reap. Then I will play this Dark Minion. And I'm done. You could not buy 3 decks of one kind and mix them because the card names are printed on the front of the cards. I can show you that too. Real quick, if I make room on the card cam. We're kind of crowded over here. Card cam. You can see the bottom of this mushroom. That was a bad choice as a green card. The bottom of this card. I need to fix the chroma. Because that should not chroma. Anyways. You can see the deck name at the bottom of that card.
That said, at the end of the day, if you can find anybody who will agree to play you in any way that you choose,
yeah,
you're allowed to. There are people who've made like Keyforge cubes, and the idea is that you take a bunch of powerful Keyforge cards together and you choose. You play with like the normal Keyforge rules. So your deck could have multiple houses, like 5 houses in it or whatever, but you couldn't choose more than one house a turn to play. So.
Okay. You can read the identity of the Luchador. Oops.
Whoops.
But it's not scanned, so there you go.
Yeah, the deck has been revealed multiple times. So. All right. I am going to say Star Alliance. I am going to play Transporter Platform. I am going to play Stealth Mode. I am going to Reap with Spears. I am going to discard 4 cards to draw 4. I am going to Reap with Gray, and I'm going to show you Scullion, archive it. I am going to play Commander Chan. I am going to Reap with Calvin. Draw. I'm going to give Frane's Blaster to Molina. And then Molina Reaps. And I will shoot I'll shoot none of my creatures die to Dark Minion, so I'll shoot Dark Minion. So 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. Armor on Calvin, 1 on Spears. Okay, I'll say check with 10. And I will draw.
No, I'll lose to Stealth Mode. I did have Bring Low and Cleansing Wave and Smite and Baldric. It was going to be pretty good.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of Amber Burst.
Evil wins again.
Yeah. Because of cheating cards like Stealth Mode.
Stealth Mode is obviously the finisher for the Luchador. Alright, hang on. First,
the reveal, yeah.
The reveal!
The unmasking.
The unmasking! It was a scripted end anyway. So.
Yeah, there you go.
Live unmasking.
There you go. The Shane. Looking Shane.
Winter. Shirtless Tower Renegade. Shirtless!
It's shiftless, right?
Shiftless or?
Shiftless.
Oh.
Shiftless Tower
Well,
Renegade.
maskless is what I say.
Yeah. Alright, there you go. Alright.
Luchador match. Alright, Justin's gonna, we're gonna have an intermission. Intermission. There you go. Picture size, yep. Picture, yep, clock, yep. Resetting stage, yeah, we gotta sweep up, mop up the ring there.
Yeah, everyone, this is how the sausage is made.
We'll have a stand-up comedian and keep the crowd warm while we're getting our next match ready. I'll start setting up the next decks. Oh, look at that.
Sure if that's helping or not.
Is that Darby Allin
leave
reference?
those out because I need those to see the color.
Oh. What's the next matchup?
It is.
Is it the Snags Mirror? I don't know if I want to play the non-Snags Mirror before the...
It is the Snags Mirror.
Okay. And that is Gasolina and Kyle T. Osteospis. Okay.
Go ahead and go to the splash page for that so we're not showing stuff.
Okay.
Boom.
Boom.
Just like that.
Alright, there's the tail of the tape for you.
Really? I'm going to switch to this real
Yep. Oh. Okay. Yep. Yep.
Look at that.
Don't look at that.
Take off card cam. Still better. The colors are more clear on like Sanctum stuff, right?
Yeah, it still looks slightly bluish, slightly washed out. Like, because if you're comparing like out here, comparing this to like our natural complexions. Yeah, Snags mirror. So we like. Okay, that's better. That's in the right direction.
Stop me when I've had enough.
How does that look to everybody? This is looking better. This is the new camera woes.
Yeah.
Not making a comment about shine. Look, I've accepted. You know what? I've actually, honestly, I wanted to make a tweet with like Danny DeVito. He was in the Tick show. Paul Giamatti. I wanted to make an aspirational hairlines that I have. Now that I've accepted that there's a point of no return with balding. So if you just lean into the balding thing, right? I could do the
Is that better? Should I stop?
Does that look better?
I don't know. At one point, someone said it looked good, and then I probably did more stuff, and then it looked bad. There's no like traditional. There's no contrast setting on this. There's no brightness setting on this.
Yeah.
So there's the shutter speed is what I was just adjusting.
It's all. Think it looks better. Okay.
We can roll with that. If it still looks bad,
we'll make it. We can do another round of experimentation after the next one. So.
I had to make sure I didn't have a bald spot. I was like kind of worried about what's going on up here.
Yeah. In time, all things fade.
Yeah.
In time, all things fade.
Next match.
Look upon these works, Justin says, pointing to his hair. Ye mighty and despair.
Match 2. All right, Snags mirror. I'm going to send it down to...
Going down to the ring.
Code Red. Thank you.
Our next contest is scheduled for one fall and is a special mirror match. Our two competitors here tonight have a lot in common. They both fly banners representing the same 3 houses of the Crucible. Tonight, the battlefield will be overlooked by Snags' mirror. Once one Archon names a house, their opponent cannot call that same house on their turn.
There you have it. All right.
All right.
There's for Kyle.
Yep.
Our first Archon weighs in at 79 sass and owns a 5-4 record. Their biggest claim to date is their top 8 showing at the PAX Unplugged Sealed Vault Tour.
Colored by Nathan.
Coming from a long line of Archons, they are looking to show that they will not be overshadowed by their father, their father's father, or their father's father's father. Representing houses Logos, Saurian, and Star Alliance, it's Kyle T. Osteopus the Fourth.
And Gasolina.
Their opponent weighs in at 83 sass and has an 11-12 record in the TTR arena. Considered by many to be a Gauntlet MVP, this Archon has had very impressive showings in many of the early Gauntlet competitions. Their record may have been waning, but they are looking to prove that they do not need to go the way of Sav Ward Vector Parmesan. Representing houses Logos, Saurian, and Star Alliance, welcome C.W. Gasolina of the Three-Eyed Bazaar.
Very good.
Open
Gasolina,
your third eye.
Yeah, Gasolina doesn't want to go set off to pasture like Software and Vector. That would be unfortunate.
Open your third eye to see the value at the bazaar. All right,
I got a little Snags mirror reminder here.
Snags mirror is in play. This is a stipulation match. This is something we had talked about in the past. Yeah, this is just these are fun. Fight nights are a great way to do these stipulation matches just to see what kind of happens. I think there's a real chance that Snags mirror is what ends the game.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, feel like a lockout.
Like I think honestly, you could see with like Saurians where you take a Saurian turn, you push your opponent off the board, and your opponent is stuck. They can't play any Saurians, so they play like 2 creatures, and you're like, Saurians again, kill your creatures. So I could see, yeah.
Pour one out for Parmesan.
Parmesan, Saw Warren Vector Parmesan. We'll see you at the crossroads. All right.
Both these are really high efficiency decks.
Yeah.
I noticed both were above 20. Right, which is very rare. Like, we have very few decks that have 20 plus efficiency. So that should be interesting. And like the Snags Mirror is also going to inform starting hands. Like, are you more likely to keep a starting hand that's more diverse, right?
I think you. So this deck, when I played it at PAX, the way I got rid of creatures was to throw bodies at the opponent. So how many times the mirror we forgot? I don't know, like half a dozen.
We should try to remember the mirror. Everyone help remember the mirror.
Since there's only 3 houses between us, if we had our druthers, we'd have like tokens for the house, right? Because we could basically say, you call your house, you flip that token of that house. The other 2 tokens showing are the ones that you can actually call.
But we don't have those tokens.
And then you just flip back and forth. So 7.5. So you think so? All right.
I think under.
Under 7.5. I think I will be. If I'm the person, just be prepared for a rant. If I'm the person who gets locked out of the game. So. Everybody's going at the under. I'm gonna forget it 8 turns in a row just to make everybody look silly.
Well, I don't know what's wrong with me. I can't see
man, I forgot it again.
Sure. You want bets, Stormstrong? Is that the shake? We can do bets. We can bet.
We'll get some bets going.
Let's do bets.
I'm gonna say Logos on my first turn. I will play Daughter, and I will draw back up to 7.
There you go. Bets are up.
Bets are going.
I will probably be resetting Amber soonish, so. I'll say Star Alliance. Because I can't say Logos. I'll play Kirby. I will.
Kirby's a good tiebreaker for the Snags Mirror, right?
Phalanx Strike off Kirby to do 1. And
Exalt.
then I will zap to finish. I just had to do that so I didn't kill one or did damage to my other stuff. I'll play Explorer over. And your turn. Thanks for that follow, Darkest Rabbit.
I am going to say Saurian. I'm going to play Odoak and capture 1. I am going to play Theros Centurion and capture 1. I am going to play Imperium, and I will board. Now, I think this is a card that should have been reprinted in Dark Tidings.
It would have made a lot of difference.
I think Dark Tidings Saurian is like bounced around having Imperium, and then they just don't have it. So I am going to Phalanx Strike, and I will go ahead and exalt the Theros Centurion to do 2 damage to Kirby twice, just to take him off the table. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Storm with the gift sub to Darkest Rabbit. Thank you, Storm.
Hey, look at that.
Alright, I'll say Logos. I'll play Babbling Bibliophile, Daughter, and Interdimensional Graft. Your turn.
Okay. So you're back up to 7, correct? I am gonna go back into Saurian. I'm gonna play Centurion Stenopius. I'll play Philophosaurus. I am gonna have Theros Centurion murder the Explorer Rover. And then I think I have the Odoak take out the Babbling Bibliophile. There's no sense in like engineering at board state where you can just say Logos and draw a bunch of cards, even when you would be knocked out, or like when you should be like locked out. And it is your turn. I will draw to you.
I'll say Logos. Play Hapsis. I'll play Eddie. I'll archive card. I will read. I am done. You see 4 Saurians there.
I see 4 dinosaurs.
Yeah.
I am gonna say.
Yikes. Thanks for playing Keyforge. Or 5th Planet Games now, sorry.
The Thera would have captured. I'm gonna say Saurians. I'm gonna play Legatus Raptor. I'm gonna reap with Philophosaurus. What if I did the
Is
thing?
this how I die?
Alright, so Philophosaurus, I look at the top 3, I archive 1 I will archive this one. Add one to my hand, and then discard one. I'll discard the red alert. Okay. The Stenopius beats Eddie to death. Odawak reaps. Centurion kills Hapsis. And we'll capture this. And it is your turn. I don't actually draw any.
Say Starlines. I'll play Arms Master and Stealth Mode.
No actions.
Your turn.
I have to use my creatures. I am gonna say Saurians because I feel like I got you.
Death is creeping up on me. Oh god.
I'm gonna read with Philophosaurus. Alright, one hand, one in the archives, discarding Kirker. We're playing Reader Gallum. Odawak is reaping. Legatus Raptor is gonna attack Molina and die. Centurion is gonna attack Daughter, and then Stenopius is gonna kill Daughter. And it is your turn. I'll say check with 6.
I'll play Crazy Killing Machine. It's your turn.
I will forge. I'm gonna use my dinosaurs. Saurian. I feel like an easy way for me to lose this game is to call something other than Saurian at this point. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna reap with Philophosaurus. Look at the top 3. We'll archive one. I'll discard Book of LEQ, and then I'll archive one. We're playing Gargantodon.
What a game this is.
We'll reap 4
I guess why do we
times.
expect anything else?
And it is your turn. Glad it's not me.
Oh, well, let's use Logos. I'll use this Crazy Killing Machine.
Oh no, a Saurian.
Kill this. Yeah, I'll get that.
Okay. It's almost tempting to get the Philophosaurus, right?
I guess, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Your turn.
Alright, I'll say Saurian, Philophosaurus. It discards the top card, right? Oh, yeah, it's this deck. This deck just has 2 Strixes.
You might as well exalt it.
Yeah, since I know you're not. Archive, discard, memory chip.
You know a lot of thinking about.
I'll read
For
4
no
times.
reason. For literally no reason. I'll
Okay.
say Starlance. I'm done.
Alright, I'll forge.
Yep.
I'm gonna say Saurian. I can forge with the one off of Strix. I'm gonna reap with Philophosaurus. With thrilling Keyforge action. I'll discard Red Alert. I'll archive a card. I'll put a card into my hand.
Snags Mirror was a mistake. There you go.
Stenopius' mirror is killing.
We've learned this lesson.
I'll reap 4 times.
This was not Gasolina's fault, and this will not be a loss counted against them because this is an unsanctioned match.
Yeah, this is an unsanctioned match. This is this was like a chair match. Wormhole Tech.
Wormhole Technician.
I forge and win.
Yep. We didn't miss the trigger. We didn't miss Snags Mirror at all. So, how about that? Well,
there you go.
we're gonna have a lot of time for this finals match at this rate.
That's good. We got plenty of time to talk about the future of Keyforge too.
Yep.
And also the Highlander card game.
The Highlander card game. Okay. Cool. Boom. That's done. Next match. Next match.
I don't know who wins that game in an actual game.
I don't know. It would probably be more interesting. So this,
I think there's 2
Gasolina was lacking like an answer to that board. It needed. All it really has is Axiom, right? And Axiom doesn't really help much.
As long as I keep saying sorry. I mean, 1, it doesn't kill the Saurians that had Amber on them, and then 2, it doesn't. If I keep saying sorry, you can never say it.
Yeah.
So
there. Okay, so we got Venus Ignishop, and we got Encosta, which is a new to the stream deck. This is from Worlds Collide boxes that I got from Boulevard Blake.
yeah,
It was a pool. These, I believe, are 2 of our higher SAS decks. This is a straight up exhibition match. We're sent it to Code Red to bring us into it.
Up next is a special challenge match. A member of the Crucible is looking to prove that they belong in the conversation for future title opportunities by taking on one of the most powerful Archons in the TTR arena. Our first Archon is making their TTR debut here tonight and weighs in at 89 sass. We don't know much about this Archon beyond the fact that they have a 0-1 record in the Crucible online system.
I did play it one time.
While we may not know much about this Archon, we do know that they sure do have a purty mouth. Representing Houses Saurian, Shadows, and Star Alliance, and introducing for the first time, N. Costa, Turncoat of the Gregarious Bayou. And their opponent weighs in at 91 sass and has a 13-4 record. A competitor from the Mass Mutation Tournament of Champions, they lost to the eventual winner Adler in the Sweet 16. While that performance was not what they had hoped, they made up for their loss by smashing the gauntlet with a 4-1 record.
Best ever.
Representing Houses Dis, Logos, and Untamed, welcome, Venus Ignachop from the Engineer's Hall.
Hooray. Thank you, Code
All
Red.
right.
Those are wonderful, as always.
As always,
Get the Snags mirror
Great
off the screen.
intro
I
from
don't want to
Code
look
Red.
at it anymore. Also, Snags mirror. This is not a stipulation. They're all different houses.
they're like completely different
Okay,
houses.
yeah, so it wouldn't
completely different houses.
This is a Snags
funny
mirror
enough.
stipulation, yeah. This is a sanctioned match. This will count against win-loss records. This will go on the official books. Nathan might get marked of disc.
Yeah, it's possible.
We'll do bets. Bets. I gotta close that last
Bets. Getting bets on.
I think Nathan won that. Quinn next game. Who will win? Boom. Bets up.
All right.
The table is turned to the left. I probably bumped the camera. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Is it gentle? Nudging. No, that was too much.
Yep. Overcorrected.
Yep. Still. Much. Oh god.
Oh.
That's what we try to do on the fly.
Yeah.
This is what I sit here and do for like hours trying to perfect it. Because it's never quite perfect. Oh.
Oh. I watched that one.
Oh.
Oh, I watched that one. Oh, that was a hard one to watch.
Yeah. You can also do this. Cheetle.
Yeah.
How's that? Is it still bad? Looks better. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
All right.
It's fine.
Coming into this game cold, I have no idea what this deck can do or is capable of.
Like I said, I played it one time and I don't know. Moving that is not allowed. Well, I did it. I'll look at the deck list real quick at least.
Yeah, I gotta worry about. There's two market disses.
Saurus Rex, Brachus, Tertiate, City State Interest, Tribute.
I think the big thing
Photo
about this deck is how fast it is.
It does have TMTP though, and there's double Hawk in this deck.
Because this deck can like Obsidian Forge Keyforge and do absurd shit like
Yeah.
that, right? Like, there's all kinds of ways for this deck to cheat keys. Dark Amber Vault.
I'm sure some people do that, yeah. Okay. Alright, we'll see how this goes. The Encost is looking to prove itself. It shows quite the challenger for its first match.
Okay, well, a hand like this is the type of hand that does not beat Ignachop, so I'm going to mulligan this. It did have my buddy Flophosaurus in the opener. I was tempted to keep it just because of that card, but What I think I really want to see are hawks. I think hawks are super important.
Oh, you're first, right?
Yeah, I'm first. Yeah, you gotta find the biggest bully in the Keyforge yard and beat him up. I think I want a hawk handy just...
You bet 2,214 on me. That's a lot. Quite a lot.
Oh. Well, this hand is good. I'll play Transporter Platform. And it's your turn, I'll draw one.
I'll say Dis. I'll play Ritual of Tognath.
Alright.
And gain 4. I will play Hystricog and Snorret. Capture. Your turn.
Okay. I am going to say Starlance. I'll play Kirby. I'll give Kirby Light of the Archons. I'll transport platform Kirby. I'll play Kirby and Light of the Archons. Unfortunately, I don't really have it to do with Kirby.
Okay.
I'll play Commander Chan, and then I'm gonna zap to do 2 damage to Snorret. And it is your turn. I will draw 4.
Say Untamed. I will Reclaimed by nature that transporter platform to purge it and gain Amber.
Okay.
I will play Savage Clash, destroy each creature except the most powerful enemy creature and the least powerful friendly creature. So I'll do least powerful, most powerful, since they're both 4.
Well, everything's all 4.
Yeah. And then I will play Keyfrog and Niffleape, and turn Snorret captures 1. Check with 6.
Alright, I am going to say Shadows. I will play Ronnie Riskclock. It's been a while, friendos! And then I will discard Bad Penny. I will play the Simon. And it is your turn. I will draw. Go ahead.
We all want to know more about the Highlander game. We'll find out in due time. I'll say this. I'll play Essence Scale. I will Mark of Dis the Commander Chan.
Okay.
I will Mindfire you. Cha. Oh,
you gotta
a
be
hawk.
shitting me.
I'll steal 1. Snorret will dump Amber, I believe is the time. And your turn. No Dos Equis anymore now. They're only in that one set, right? I'll say check with 8.
Okay. I am going to read with Commander Chan, despite trying to engineer some Starlines cards in the hand. I didn't get any. Simon's going to fight Snorret.
On top of the deck?
Top of the deck,
Okay.
yeah. Using Commander Chan. And it is your turn. I will draw 1.
I'll forge. I'll say Logos. Diametric charge the Ronnie. I will play this Damobot and do 1 to Ronnie. And I'll play Novu Dynamo. Your turn.
Okay. I am going to play Odawak. I am going to Axiom.
So forge a key. No. Okay. You gonna steal 1?
Nope.
Oh, because Odawak.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am going to play Livia. I will play Philophosaurus. I'll pretend like I played this Phalanx Strike onto one of those creatures before I played the rest of my Saurians there. And it is your turn. I will draw 4 because I have 2 chains from the Axiom. It goes away. And it is your turn.
Well, I'll say Saurians are pretty scary. I'll say Dis. I'll play Snoret. I'll mark of Dis the Dilophosaurus. I'll play Essence Scale. Your turn. Capture with Snoret. Your turn.
So I could have actually axiomed when I had the Kirby on the first turn, and I wanted to, but the problem was it wouldn't kill the Snorets.
Yeah.
So I had to hold the axiom. All right. Well, I am going to say Saurians. I am going to Reap with Livia. And I may exalt Livia, the Elder. If you do, each friendly creature's fight effects and reap effects or fight reap effects for the remainder of the turn.
Okay.
I'm going to play Chant of Hubris. That was like the only way to... and I am going to reap with Dilophosaurus. The top 3. Discard Breaker Hill. I will archive one. I'll put one into my hand. And then I think I have Odoak kill Snoret. I'm not like excited about taking the ward off of Odoak because I think the warded Odoak is probably the most important thing that I could have in play. And I will say check with 8. It is your turn. I will drop this chain.
Okay, I'll say Untamed. I'll play Wild Bounty. I'm gonna play this Troop Call. So 2 Amber and 2 damage. 2 damage is gonna go to the Dilophosaurus.
Okay.
I get to get back my Niflate. Boom. I will play Lost in the Woods for those 2.
Really wanted that worded
I'll
Odoak.
play Noya and Niflate. I am done. Check with 8.
Okay, I will forge. I am going to say Starlance. I'll put my archives in my hand. I'm going to play Special Agent Fingers. I'll play Calvin. I'll play Frayne. I'll capture onto Frayne. I'll give Frayne her blaster, which will let me move it from Frayne to there. Really wish I had the transport platform because that
Could
would
be
be
dumb plays, yeah.
And I'll draw.
Alright, I'll forge. I will say Logos. I'll play Lethalogica. I will do the damage to Special Agent Fingers. Discard cards. For Effervescent. I go ahead and play Effervescent. For a chain. I'll play Dinobot and Exalt to kill the Calvin. And I'll play Munchling. It's your turn. This is a very cool matchup, I agree. I know we have 2 more hours, so yeah.
Well, we need
Light Tasker.
Light Tasker needs like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna hit and run and return Frayne to my hand to do 2 damage to the Munchling. I am going to Pestering Blow the Munchling. I'm going to Kymor Eclipse. And then I'm gonna TMTP. So this deck actually has multiple ways to punish you for going to 8. And I just haven't had them in my hand when he's gotten in there. So I will draw 3, and it is your turn.
I should have streamed myself opening the 38 packs I opened earlier of AOA decks. Would not have been that exciting.
It would have been. Okay. I sat down and I told Justin, if you were opening Keyforge decks and you were not playing them, committing a crime against civilization.
I said you're not wrong, and I kept doing it.
And then you kept doing it.
I'm gonna play Dis. I'll play Obsidian Forge, and I'll play this Essence Scale, just do damage to Niflate, and I'll play Techno Fiend. Your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna play Odoak, Saurus Rex, Senator Brachus. And It is your turn. I will draw.
Okay. Say Logos. Hold on. I have to stack up these essence scales. Play Auto Encoder. Do a damage to Senator Bracchus. Play Dark Amber Vault. Do a damage to Odoak. Play Dinobot. Draw a card from the Dark Amber Vault. Do a Exalt to do 3 damage to Senator Bracchus. I will standardize testing 6s and 3s.
Yep.
Which will let me steal one. Doesn't let me steal one. I will play Odd Claw and draw. And I'll play this person. Your turn.
I guess I'll say Starlance. I'll play Wells. Get back to Blaster.
Oh, DAV messes up the standardized testing.
Oh, because your guys are 5s.
Yeah.
But that just means my Odoak. No, your Dinobot dies. Saurus would live.
Yeah, I think I just don't play.
I mean, I think Odoak dies if that's what you care about. Odoak will be dead. Because your 3s would be 5s.
I had a Iflate. Yeah,
okay. Okay.
I'll just leave them out.
Okay.
And not play it.
And just throw it away. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I would get 1 less amber for that.
Okay. Alright. I'll play Walls and get back Frane's Blaster. I'm gonna play Frane and capture 1, and then put the Blaster.
I did draw it off the mutant, so I can't actually keep that play.
And then I'll play Sensor Chief Garcia. I'd rather hold
I would get to archive a card. We've got an archive one of these cards.
Okay.
So I think we're all fixed now. Was it this one? Yes, it was not that one. It was this one.
Okay.
All right.
I'll say check with 7. I will draw 3.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't.
That's a fair one.
Yeah, we can't.
Okay, I will say Logos. Oh, Odd Claw.
Nope.
Can't do that.
You gotta kill him first. You can.
I can.
You are legally allowed to kill him in this situation.
Actually, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna play Effervescent.
I got hit with that twice. Lost like 5 Amber Tint.
I'll fight the Garcia. I will fight Odoak. Play Zamobot, do damage. And draw. I drew standardized testing. But that kills those. Prob not worth. I will discard it and archive. Dinobot will reap. I will discard a card. Card Histrocog. Have a card and draw a card. And
okay. I am gonna say Shadows. I'm gonna play Brend. Give you an Amber. I'll play Yancey Gang. I'm gonna hawk the DAV. And Odd Claw will explode. And it is your turn. I will draw. Say check with 6.
say Dis. Play Mindfire. Okay. I will... Essence Scale. Pull up Demobot to steal one. Then ready and reap with Dinobot. I'll reap. I will discard a card. Inoya, archive one, draw a card. I will Essence Scale, discard Kyo to ready and reap. With Dinobot, I will discard this Wild Bounty, archive, draw. Mark of Dis. Frayne.
Okay, let's game.
Okay.
I think you got a pretty good chance of winning with Obsidian Forge right now. Anyway,
I can't quite Obsidian Forge. I would need one more.
So the Mark of Dis stops me from playing Tribute, City State,
Okay.
Tertiate. So all of my Amber answers were all at the wrong time.
Yeah.
That game. That game I think was closer than it looked, but the marks of Dis were the I couldn't ever take Justin off of his game plan. So yeah. Going to Star Alliance there, I literally have no plays. I had like something in my hand that was irrelevant, so
Just like that, Venus said, "You gotta work your way up the bracket, son. You wanna face me. You wanna be in the big leagues."
Yeah, I think I got RNG to that game because I think that game can go a lot of different ways. Because you had just enough creature control at all the right times.
Yeah.
To stop me from doing anything. Because I don't think Venus Ignishop's got a lot of. I mean, how many wipes does it actually have?
It's got Savage Clash, Standardized Testing. It's got a Lost in the Woods.
It's got a lot of like removal.
Yeah.
But like I said, I think taking the ward off the Odoak was a mistake because I could have kept a ward on Odoak that whole game, then I would have been in really good shape.
Diametric Charge.
I don't think I had.
It's got a lot of damage icons, like a whole lot of damage.
Yeah,
icons.
it does have a lot of damage icons. So do an impromptu peep on Herp's deck. Did Herp redeem stuff during fight night like an idiot? Is it during fight night like an idiot? We'll do Herp's deck after fight night's over. We got a timetable. We got a timetable.
Where is this? I don't even see it. There. I don't see no
fill
redemption.
time. The title match could last 4.5 hours.
Yeah.
We might be playing this title match tomorrow.
I see.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Storm's getting you yelled at. Storm, are you getting the player Herp yelled at? Herp is always like one message away from getting yelled at by me anyway, so.
Get a snack.
Yeah. Get comfy.
Get comfy. This is for
10.
the Tabletop Royale.
Yep. Present the
championship.
Challenger is presenting the belt. Examine the belt.
Could be the last time Light Tasker sees the belt. Very possible.
Yeah, it's alright, Storm. It's alright. I'll give it my best shot.
Did I roll?
I rolled that 10, I believe. Okay.
All right. It's been. I may be rusty on Light Tasker. It's been a while since we played. Yep. There's no trading decks. It's slightly rigged. I won the last.
You did.
One. Do a contest. This is the time for value bets. I get the Light Tasker mindset.
The Sigma grind set.
Didn't reset points yet.
Yeah. typically reset them at the start of a new tournament, but
I will. I'm gonna mulligan. Giving away points just like that. I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to like limit how many points you can gain. Like if that's an even option in Stream Elements. Like if you have 10 points, you can't gain any more points just like by watching, right? And maybe limiting all bets to bet all only. That would be my ideal situation. So the numbers don't inflate. Okay. Ring the bell. 5.
All right, gonna say Los. Play Binary Mori. Got
Play logos. I'll play Hologramophone and Igor. This is a tough choice. I'll tell you that. It could be important for the long haul. I think I will get Jargogol.
But you don't have to show me the card you play.
No, I'm playing it anyway.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting Jargogol. I'm discarding Library and Snack Lifter.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna play this Jargogol, and it's gonna get a card.
Okay. All right, going to say Star Alliance. We'll play Kincan. I'll play Diplomatic Gun, could choose Binary Moray to be Star Alliance's turn. I'm going to Reap with Binary Moray and archive a card. I'm going to Biome Discovery and Raise the Tide, which will ready the Binary Moray.
You got the side.
I'll Reap with Binary Moray and archive a card. And then I am going to Xeno Training. I'll put this onto the Binary Moray, I guess. And it is your turn. I will draw 6.
Alright, I'll say Shadows. I will Trust No One, steal 1. I will Javinda, Umbra, Ronnie, and steal 1. Your turn.
Was capturing actually a mistake there?
Do a stolen one?
Because it was stolen one. Young.
Maybe.
Tough to say. Just tough to say. Look at mine.
I gotta remember, like, I've already messed up positioning. So I gotta remember how to position for
you
this
need
deck.
Igor on the other side of Jargogol for Kymor. Alright, I'm gonna put my archives in my hand, and I'm gonna say Logos for the turn. I am going to play Master the Theory and Mind Bullets to do 2 damage to everything. Now, forgive or forget. I think actually Purge for both of our discard piles. I am going to purge the Master the Theory and the Biome Discovery. And this gives me a little bit of Infernus protection. And then I can hit a Ronnie and an Igor here. Now, I don't know if that is enough.
That's the only forget you're getting. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
I don't know if that's enough.
That's all you're getting.
I'm gonna Reap with the Binary Moray and archive a card. Actually,
start.
I don't reap yet. I'm gonna theory, conjecture, and archive too. We'll take a look at what's archived. Okay. And then I'll reap with Moray so that I can archive. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Say Logos. Play Cutthroat Research. Group Think Tank Eddie. Archive a card. Board.
Okay, I will say Shadows. I'm going to play Gas Pipes. I'll play One-Eyed Willa. I'm going to Cement Choose Eddie to strip the ward. And then I am going to Hornswoggle the Hologramophone. And I'm not actually sure which of these creatures I should ward. I think the Binary Moray might be the most important one because it gives me some efficiency. I'll say check with 6, and it's your turn, and I'll draw 4.
I'll say Dis. Archive. Play Snag. Play Rock Grub. Play Infernus. We'll get those. We'll get that. We'll get that. I'm gonna discard Harbinger of Doom. I'm done.
Okay. I am going to say Star Alliance. I am going to Grand Alliance Council. I'm going to choose Moray, Gas Pipes, One-Eyed Willa. Choose One-Eyed Willa. I'll choose Snag. And then I will Selective Preservation and choose Binary Moray and One-Eyed Willa. I am going to deploy Crash Muldoon ready. And I think I'm actually going to Force Field Crash Muldoon. I'll reap with Crash Muldoon. He's going to ward himself. I could use the Moray and archive another card there, but I think establishing like these wards is actually pretty important because you don't have like a ton of like damage removal. So I'll draw this 4. It's your turn.
Alright, I'll say Shadows. I'm gonna mug the Willa.
Dead.
I'll play Javinda, and I'll discard Bad Penny. Your turn.
Okay. I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm gonna Biome Discovery to look at the top 2. Discard 1. I'll discard this Secret Needle. I will Lay of the Land. Look at the top 3. In any order. It's that order. Light of the Archons.
There's no archive right now, no.
Light of the Archons, Moray. I'll use Crash Muldoon to use the Moray. I'll reap with the Moray. And I'll archive this card. And it is your turn. I will say check with 8, and I'll
say Logos. I'll play Vapors.
The Vapors.
And archive a card.
See, he has not had a Library of the Damned all game, so that's why his archive is kind of not present.
Play Guardian, play Wormhole Tech. I'll play Thorium Plasmate, which is useless. I'll just leave where they are. And then I will ward. Ward the Vinda. Your turn.
So I will forge. Okay, I will say Shadows and put my archives into my hand. I am going to booby trap the Titan Guardian. I'll cement shoes J Venda. I'm gonna borrow the hologramophone. I'm gonna play Shoulder Id, and I'll hologramophone it. And it is your turn.
Say dis. Play Snaglet. Play Buzzle, I'll purge this Wormhole Tech. Ready. I'll fight Crash. I'll purge Titan Guardian. Ready. I'll fight the Shoulder Id. Purge Snaglet. And ready. I'll Reap with Buzzle. I will Hysteria. Play Buzzle, play Snag. Your turn. I get the word on that.
Yes. This is a Shadows card.
Yeah.
As much as I would like for it to be anything else. Alright, I am going to say Logos. I'm going to Reap with the Moray. That archive card was from Tao Tao.
Yeah.
I'm going to play Binary Moray. I'm going to play Tall Mage. I've got BDQ. I'll get the Snag because I don't want any situation.
Okay, from the Moray.
Oh yeah. Alright, I will say I'll information exchange and steal one. And say check with 7. And it is your turn. I will all 3.
I also Shadows and play Whisper and Ronnie. Your turn.
Okay. I am going to say Logos and I'll information exchange. I will play Eddie and archive. That's like the TMTP. Now the question is, do I force the TMTP? Or do I just like fight Ronnie, fight Buzzle? I'll Reap, archive. Then I'll have Binary Moray fight Ronnie. I don't think I've seen the Kaimor. Alright, I'll say check with 8, and I'll draw these, and shuffle and draw 2. Two of the cards that I've been keeping in mind is Not Finished With You and Kaimor. I had not seen the Not Finished With You, so I think it was in the bottom part of his draw there.
I'll say Shadows. I'll fight Moray. Oh, Kaimor. The question is, do we use this card in my archive? Whatever that card may be.
Whatever it could be.
Or do I save it for a rainy day? They're still forging either way. So I think I'll just leave it there. Whatever it is. Okay, your turn.
Right, I will forge. I will say...
Could have pulled the bad penny, you know, just for some board presence.
Logos. I'm gonna play Novu Archaeologist. I'll play Information Exchange. And then I'll play Tall Mage. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
I'll say this. I'll play Library. I will Infernus. I will Hysteria. Infernus. Purge all that stuff. I'll play Not Finished With You. For Ronnie.
Alright, I'll put my archives into my hand, and I will say Shadows. I am going to play Seeker Needle. Kerwallop on Infernus. Say for sorry to do 6 to Infernus. I was trying to figure out if there was a way for me to get this to work, but there isn't. Because, yeah, I do too much damage. I'll play the Kerwallop. I'll play Shoulder Ed. I am going to Hornswoggle the library and archive a card. And then I'm just going to also borrow that library if you don't mind. And then I'll hologram a phone.
Does it make it Shadows?
It does. Yeah.
Forever, or as long as you control
it belong while under your control it belongs to Shadows. So if you snack left or right back, it doesn't.
Okay.
Alright. And it is your turn. I will draw 2. You will forward.
Alright, I'll say Logos. I'll play Igor. Ronnie, Harbinger. I'll play Vapors. Card. Play Tank. Want. Cutthroat Research, Thorn Plasma. He hornswoggled the library and then stole it, so does not give him 2 uses.
Yeah,
so it's not ready.
It's still. I take control of it, exhausted, right?
Yeah.
So,
all right, your turn.
Shadows. Shadows is like tempting. This Logos does keep you back foot, I think. This so something I underrated about this deck is its ability to keep light taskers creatures off the board, which I think has been very key. Because I don't know, you've had one turn where you've used a creature, right? So all right, I'm gonna say Logos. I'm gonna play Novu Archaeologist. I'm gonna play Tall Mage. Tall Mage's counters aren't gonna matter because I'm gonna Bouncing Deathquark, Tall Mage, and Quant, and then Bouncing Deathquark, Shoulder Id, and Group Think Tank. And I think I'll go ahead and get Shoulder Id and Igor. I might as well just take all of your creatures off the table. And it is your turn. I will draw. That would be a really funny deck archetype in the next set, right? If there's if the new house is creatures that want to trade and whatnot.
Play Javinda. I'll play Snecklifter.
If many wares. Some of them are yours.
Wares. If I take them, they go back to normal houses, right? It does not belong to one of your 3 houses.
Yes.
Okay, so it would go back to normal. I have a bad penny. That's why the Secret Needle is slightly tempting.
Because you could get an amber with it, but
library is library.
Yeah,
and
you're like strangled for cards.
Yeah, I feel like I need this library, so I'm gonna take this library back. I'm gonna discard this bad penny. You have a Secret Needle. Your turn.
Okay. I actually have Light Tasker in the position that I want, where I can force the game and like I can keep forcing answers out of him. He's got a nice pile of cards here, a lot of stuff that a lot of answers are missing. So if I can engineer a board state where I can threaten multiple turns in a row, then I think I've got a shot here. So
Arani is purged. It's true.
Yeah, Arani is down. Okay, I think I go with Star Alliance here. I'm going to play Crash Muldoon. Muldoon is going to pick up a Force Field. I'm going to Lay of the Land. Back in that order. Draw. I'll play Kincan.
There's one Inference in the discard pile.
Now, I can Muldoon. Ooh, okay, so I'm gonna Muldoon the Archaeologist to archive the Borrow. I think that's the play there. And I'll say check with 6. It is your turn. I will draw 3.
Okay, I'll say Dis. I will play Library of the Damned. Play Rot Grub. I'll play Snag, Buzzle, Purge, Fight Crash.
Okay.
I will use Library. I will not use Library. I'm done. Where are the forges different colors? The keys? There's just 3 colors of keys. You can forge in whatever order you like.
Yeah, there is one card that cares about the color of keys that are forged right now. Speculation is that at some point in the future, there will be more cards that care about the color of key that is forged. But as of right now, there's a single card and it is extremely rare. So they may as well not have colors at this point. But it's something, it's design space that can be explored in the future. So, okay. if I had a single card, one card, a single one that could be used here. Is this enough to do this? We gotta just force the answer every turn. Yeah, force the answer every turn. I am gonna say Star Alliance. I am gonna Grand Alliance Council. Logo Star Alliance Shadows Dis. And then I'm gonna read with Kincan. And I will say check with 6. It is your turn. I will.
Say this. Main furnace. Get Hornswoggle. Daggum Borrow. I'll get Force Field. I'll use Library. I'll use Library. Rock Robe. We'll Reap and run away. Your turn.
I am going to say Shadows. I am going to choose the Sneck Lift.
Yeah, key cheats are definitely the weakness of it.
I'm gonna play Gas Pipes.
Does that deck do nothing with the Tide? There's literally no card that cares about the Tide.
I think the Binary Mores.
Oh yeah, okay. But like that's funny.
So if you never take the Tide back, I never get any use from them. I'm gonna
the
play,
biomes, yeah, the biomes kind of do, right?
I'll play One-Eyed Willow.
One-Eyed Willow does. Okay, never mind.
So before I played my creatures, I booby trap so that way I don't have to shoot my own guys. So booby trap, then play these. I'm gonna ward One-Eyed Willow. And it is your turn. I actually did have some consideration of booby trapping to kill my Novu Archaeologist, because if you took a Logos turn, Kincan would steal one from you. Right. I would have to like ward Kincan.
Yeah.
Alright. And I will draw.
You could needle something, yeah.
I'll needle Infernus.
Say Logos. I will play Eddie. And archive a card. Play Gogol. And I'm done.
Yeah. I am going to say Star Alliance. I am...
Ray your hologram.
Oh yeah, it's Shadows. I am gonna say Star Alliance. I am gonna play Selective Preservation. 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna play a Gung. I am going to archive a card with Novu, choosing Novu Archaeologist to become a Starlands creature, and I will archive a card. Cement shoes, I guess. I think I want to try to like protect my amber pips while I can. I will say check with 6, and it's your turn. I'll draw these 2.
Okay. The shadows. Pick up the archive. Play trust no one. Steal 3.
Ow.
I will mug. Primal Eclipse. I'll play Umbra Javenda. And I'm done.
Okay, I am going to say Logos. I am going to Information Exchange and steal 2. I'm going to Theory of Conjecture and Archive 2. If I knew for sure that I could hit Diplomatic Gung, I would there, but I can't, so. I'm gonna Mind Bullets for 2 before I do that. Okay. And then I will play Binary Moray. I will play Eddie and archive a card. And then I'm gonna read with Novu Archaeologist. And it is your turn. I'll say check with 6. I'll shuffle and draw 6.
Okay. I'll say this. These libraries. Play Rock Grub, Hysteria, Rock Grub, Snag. I'm not finished with you. Furnace, Eddie. Do I get Snack Lifter? I do get Jargoval. Alright. Your turn.
Let's draw these 6. These end up back.
We're going over the time limit at this rate.
Yeah, I know. That's why we were trying to hurry early. Yeah. Okay. Going to say Shadows. I think I forfeit this key in lieu of threatening again. I think you're running out of options to stop me.
An hour for 2 more games potentially? I don't know.
I'll put my archives into my hand. Say
I don't
Shadows.
know. It's coming to you. Okay. We'll get it to you as soon as it's over.
I will Kerwallop. Get one. I am gonna say for sorry to do 6. I am going to play Gas Pipes and 1. I will borrow and use archive ward. And there you go ahead. Check with 6.
Okay, say hello. Display vapors. Draw 2. Archive 1. I will plasmate there. Keyforge.
Yes.
Plasmate there. Play Cutthroat Research. Play Jargogol. Play Quant. Play Eddie.
Okay, I will say shadows. I'm gonna.
You may be right player. I think Light Tasker might have lost on time. This an event.
Ward, fight Eddie. One-eyed Willa, fight Quant. Seeker Needle. And Library. And it is your turn. Say check with.
Okay.
When they reboot the game, please reboot the time rules.
I'll say shadows. MTP. Alright. Discard Bad Penny. I'll play Whisper. Your turn.
Okay. I am going to say shadows. Gas Pipe's gonna fight Whisper. One-eyed Willa's gonna fight Whisper. Seeker Needle Whisper. Will Word One-eyed Willa. Will archive. Say check with 8.
That will do it. I guess got Infernus.
No, you probably have 2 pips, but
Infernus is under the Jargo. So if I didn't put that under there, I would have had to play with the other Infernus on my stuff.
Okay. Did you have the Hysteria?
No, I was in the
Okay.
Starpop.
Because I was hoping that I could get enough. Because I honestly think if I can get the Shadows creatures out and the Hologramophone, I can get to a situation. Because Light Tasker doesn't burst a whole lot, right?
Right.
So if I ended up in a situation where I can just steal like 3 from you every turn, then so.
No Rock Grub.
Yeah, Rock Grub was answered.
It was dead.
Yeah. Rivero's got the tools. Now, I think I got lucky. When he played the first Igor and had to choose between Snecklifter, a library, and it was Jargogol, and you opted for the Jargogol. I got lucky in that situation in that it was quite some time before we saw the other library.
I didn't get library till after I was through the deck.
Yeah.
Once, so.
Yeah, and I got to borrow it basically immediately. So it was a long time before you got to the library. There were a lot of things that went Rivero's way, plus Justin had the Rust, which cannot be understated.
The
there.
Tasker Rush, yeah.
Tasker is a very cerebral deck. I know there's a lot. Justin makes it look easy, if we're being honest. He makes playing the deck look easy.
It's not easy to play.
There's a lot of like optimizing you can do while playing. There you go.
Okay. This could potentially be it. Alright, it's 9 to 3.
I also had a pretty fast start, so I rolled a 9, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna mulligan this.
I think I won that game purely because I was able to archive better than you were. So I was able to dictate the flow of the game, right?
Yeah.
Yes, there have been multiple decks that have won a game, and then got reverse swept. So. Yeah.
It'll be high tide again soon. Don't worry. Oh yeah, let me do the bet. Boom.
The upset.
Alright, now you will bet with the knowledge of game 1. Okay.
That was a sweaty game.
It was very sweaty.
Some sweaty Keyforge.
Do some more sweating.
Whew.
Okay.
Reap. Go ahead. This is Amber generated by Crash Muldoon. Oh, damn it.
Stolen.
Damn it, Ronnie.
I'll mug Crash. 2 damage.
Damn it, Ronnie. Alright, I will say Shadows. This is a lot of important cards. I'm going to Cement Shoes, Ronnie. I'll Hornswaddle. And I'll Booby Trap.
Okay.
This is all purged. And it is your turn.
Kiss those cards goodbye. I'll say Logos. I'll play Igor. This card is Umbra and Snaglet.
I think
I will play Wormhole Tech.
this does bring a smile to
Group
my
Think
face.
Tank and Thorium Plasmate. Your turn.
This is the wrong board wipe. I am going to say Star Alliance, a Selective Preservation, which is going to smoke the Wormhole Tech 2, 3, 4. I will. Oh, no. This was the right board wipe. I'll play Operative Espeon, Diplomatic Gun, then Selective Preservation.
Complaining. Okay.
I will Xeno Training.
Alright.
I should just learn to play the game.
Yeah.
I'll capture 2. I'll make the Operative with Diplomatic Gun. I'll make Operative Espeon. And then I'm going to Reap with Crash Muldoon. And it is your turn. I will draw 4.
This man's.
On further review, yeah.
Alright, I'll say this.
Oh.
Play Snag. I'll play Buzzle. I want to purge a Snag. Ready, and we're going to fight a Gung, I think. And then I will not finish with you. Igor, Ronnie. Stupid thing.
I think there's a situation with the Novi Archaeologist and Forgive and Forget where
could
Rivero
possibly,
flips the script on Light Tasker.
Yeah. Yeah, Light Tasker is like all 2, 3 power, and 4 power, and 5 power creatures.
Yeah.
Lots of 2s. Lots of 2s.
I was like, why can't I Diplomatic Gung my Crash Muldoon to save Logos to kill all of Justin's creatures when I could just play my creatures and kill all of Justin's creatures?
Your turn.
Alright, I am going to say Star Alliance. I am going to play Force Field and Light of the Archons. I'm going to put the Force Field on Operative Espeon. I'll put the Light of the Archon. I'll reap with Espeon. Ward. Crash Muldoon. Do you trade with Bustle? Yeah. They don't call him Reap Muldoon, so he'll fight with Buzzle.
Do not.
I'll say check with 8. It's your turn. I will draw 2.
I'll say Logos. I'll cut through research.
Oof.
Like Quant and Titan Guardian. So you'll still forge.
Okay. Yeah, 8. You didn't have an archive, so I felt like 8 was fairly safe against the deck. I knew there was like a pretty good chance I would lose the Amber. I can't stop this key, I don't think. I guess I'll say Star Alliance. I'll play Lay of the Land. I'll look at the top 3. Like that. Draw this. I will Grand Alliance Council, choose Star Alliance, choose Logos. I'll play Kincan. Then I think I have Espeon Fight Quant off the board. And it is your turn. You'll forge and I'll draw.
Okay. I will say Dis. I'm gonna play Snag and Infernus. Gives me some chance to I will get Swoggle and Gak or Selective Preservation. I'm not sure which is worse for me.
That neither are good.
I think Selective Preservation is worse.
Yeah.
I think it's worse because it's more likely to give you a lot of creatures left over, right?
If you've got Dis on the table, then you'll at least keep one of them with Gak, right?
All right, your turn.
No reason. So part of me just wants to say Star Alliance here, so that I can shield up. Well, I can fight Snag off the table, so that way I don't get Snag locked. And if I say Logos or Shadows, then I set up a situation where I can't steal with Kid and Can, right? So I'm gonna have Operative Espeon fight Snag. Okay. Got 2 armor, so I'll end up taking 3, and then I'll reap with Kin. And it is your turn. It's like a weird, rare situation where I don't have like any forward momentum with this stuff. So
Shadows and Kaimor.
Okay. You get that back. These get shuffled in.
Yeah, I think Nathan's more likely to be able to keep a wider array of creatures during the board wipe because the Shelly Tasker has so many like the same powered creatures.
A lot of 2, like all of Shadows is 2 power with the exception of like Whisper.
I think both of those wipes are bad for Light Tasker, yes.
Yeah.
But I think Selective Preservation is more likely to be worse for me. More likely to be one-sided completely. He at least has to set up Gak with other houses, right? And then I will play Javinda, Trust No One, and Javinda.
Did it.
You did it?
I engineered Master the Theory.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So I'll get to Archive too. So I think I archive this. I'll play Binary Moray, and then I have the Forgive or Forget. And the question is now the time to use it? You don't have good targets. All the stuff that I actually want gone. I could not care about this stuff. This is like the least threatening cards in the deck. The question is whether I Forgive or Forget to protect some of my stuff. So I could protect like Cement Shoes Booby Trap. I could protect Force Field, which I think is pretty good. I could do like Force Field, Crash Muldoon, Diplomatic Gung, Force Field. Like that's some interesting stuff right there. Based off of what is over there, I think I get Force Field, Diplomatic Gung. So archive those. And then I will tell you to go ahead and I will draw 5.
Alright, say this. I will play Library, Harbinger, and Furnace. We're getting this Forgive or Forget.
Yeah.
That's gone. I will also get Booby Trap. I'm done. Were you talking about archiving? Something other than what he did?
Scalpel out the Eddie. There's no Eddie.
Yeah, it wasn't in the discard.
There's no Eddie.
Yeah.
None of the important cards are over there. Alright, I am going to say... Can I just... If I just take a Shadow's turn, can I just threaten here? 1, 2... No, I can't. Damn. I'm like close, but not quite.
Archive, Forgive or Forget. Well, you can't archive with itself, right?
Yeah,
It's still resolving.
It's in play.
Yeah.
Do I take a bold Logos turn? Take like a really bold Logos turn? You know what? I don't hate this Logos turn. Okay.
Archiving it with Master the Theory?
Oh, yeah. But I could, but I don't think I'm gonna win the game by making that play. If that makes sense. Alright, I'm gonna say Logos. I'm gonna Theory, Conjecture, and Archive the top 2. And then Binary Moray is going to fight the Harbinger team. And it is your turn. I'll draw.
I'll say Logos. I will play Igor.
I think I would end up hurting my efficiency quite a bit by making a mixed archives.
Discard Whisper and Furnace, play Hologramophone, play Igor.
Now, I ended up mixing up my
Discard
archives.
Bad Penny.
That's neither here nor there.
Play Telltale Vapors. Archive a card. Play Eddie, archive a card.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Yeah, that's a bigger problem. Okay. Alright, I am going to say Shadows. I am going to Cement Shoes Eddie. And then Kerwallop. Get one for a dead Eddie. I'm gonna play Shoulder Id. I'm gonna play Gas Pipes. I'm gonna borrow Hologramophone. I'm gonna ward Gas Pipes. And it is your turn. I will draw 5.
Okay, I'll say Shadows. I'm gonna play Snecklifter. I'll play Ronnie. I'm done.
If
It is not still Status Shadows. Necklifter changes it back to something on my house.
yeah, if
because
it's not one of
Necklifter's
your
text.
3 houses.
It's very wacky how it works with Borrow and Necklifter back and forth. It's funny.
Okay. I am gonna say Shadows. I'm gonna put my archives into my hand. I will play Seeker Needle. I'm gonna say for sorry to do 4 damage to the Necklifter. I am going to have Gas Pipes fight Ronnie. I'm gonna Reap with Shoulder Ed. I am to Hornswoggle the library and Arcane card.
Yeah, cross that play so we can see the more wacky plays like that, wacky interactions.
It is your turn.
Alright, I'll say Dis. I'll play Library. I will play a Rock Rub. I'll play Hysteria. I'll play Rock Rub. I'll play Snag. Your turn.
Why did I archive that? Okay. I am I'm gonna put my archives in my hand and say Logos. Play Novu Archaeologist and play Eddie and our card. Going to play Tall Mage. I'll BDQ Tall Mage and Snag. Then I don't think I care about the. It is your turn.
Say Logos. Play Igor.
Rookie mistake not killing these Igors when I killed the Shadow stuff. I was trying to play around Kymor.
Snaglet Umbra.
Was not considering the Hysteria for the Igor so soon.
Think. Play Igor. Discard. Bad Penny, trust no one. Play Vapors.
8 cards.
Archive a card.
The not finished with you is fine as long as the archives isn't too bad, right? Because
Play Jargogol. Play Wormhole Tech. Play Cutthroat.
Jesus.
Use Graham. On Groupthink. Okay. No cam looking crisp. Thank you, Grey March. I am probably going to try and make some more adjustments to it, but
yeah,
it's close. It's close.
Alright, gotta say Star Alliance. Gonna play Operative Espion. Gonna play Diplomatic Gung. Going to make Novu Archaeologist Star Alliance for the turn. I'm gonna play Biome Discovery and look at the top 2. I'll discard 1. I'll play Biome Discovery. Look at the top 2. Discard 1. Force Field onto. I think it's so dead. I'll put Force Field onto Espion. And then Novu Archaeologist is gonna archive.
What does it protect? Borrow? Yeah.
And then I'll draw these and then shuffle as well. I'll say check with 6.
Say I could have a cheeky raise the tide
Operative
moment
Espion.
here, which is actually possibly the play. Possibly. The problem is if I call Logos, I don't stop his key.
think you are at the point where you do not want me to forge that second key.
I do not want, because then you can start dictating the game. If because there's a time when I can let you forge. I don't think this is that time. So I'll say dis.
You can let me forge when I don't have this developed.
Right. I'll say dis. I'll play Infernus. Ooh, you don't have a discard.
Yeah, just shuffled. Yeah.
The
biomes got me that close that like I was like on the bubble there being able to draw, but the biome discard made sure that I absolutely hit there.
Okay. I will play Not Finished With You. For Ronnie Eddie Snack. Yeah, that's a good shot.
Yeah. There are windows where you like that's one of the things about playing against Light Tasker is like identifying those opportune windows. And for instance, threatening and shuffling at the same time is really good because that way it stops the Infernus from hammering you.
I'll play Infernus. I'm gonna get my Cutthroat. I'm gonna get my Cutthroat and Bad Penny.
Yep.
Part of me wants to keep Bad Penny because of like J Venda and possibly stealing Secret Needle at some point, and like purge Umbra because Umbra is most of the time pretty useless.
Yeah,
but I'll just go with that for now. I will use Library. We'll use Library. That's Harbinger. Man. Raising the Tide and using Groupthink Tank is just so tempting. You have no idea. It only kills those two, but I also get a cheeky Kujar Google play. Which would raise a lot of rules questions, I'll tell you right now. It would not be easy. So if I play Harbinger here, and I'm gonna do it. This might lose me the game.
He's taking the chains to raise the tide.
So I can use Operative Espeon.
Light Tasker has the tide for the first time.
I will use Groupthink Tank. Just gonna blow up all this stuff and those things. Jargogol. So here's the question, right? Jargogol puts Buzzle into play. Now, if I didn't put the Harbinger there, could Buzzle come into play and purge Jargogol before he exits play? It says play the card under Jargogol. Yes. Yes. Yes, I think so. Because in that case,
there's nothing stopping creatures from changing zone. Because otherwise, Bad Penny just doesn't work fundamentally as a card, right?
Right. So like,
a card can change zones.
Is still in play like this
while it's marked for destruction.
Okay, that's a lot of yeses.
Everybody's in agreement. All right.
So in that case, I might not play the Harbinger.
Yep. I mean, because you can hold on to it.
Yeah. And I can purge Jargogol and ready the Buzzle.
Okay.
This is dead. This is not worded. Yeah. This is all good. Okay, so I will fight a gun. I'm not going to purge Rock Rub. I will reap with Rock Rub. And archive Jargogol. Or Rock Rub. And Harbinger now is the question. It gives me some insurance at some point too. I'll go ahead and play Harbinger. Your turn. I will drop a chain.
Guess I'll give you this key. I'm gonna reap with Operative Espeon. Ward. And I will play Grand Alliance Council. And I'll choose Logos, Dis, Star Alliance. Harbinger will die and kill everything except Espeon, who's warded. And I will say check with 6, and it's your turn. Forge.
Let's look at the discard pile here. No pits.
It's just creatures.
I have
Creatures and Grand Alliance Council. Got some.
I have 1 pip. Alright, I will say this. I'll play Infernus. I get my Not Finished with You. And Umbra. I forged, yeah. I will archive. Your turn.
Okay. I am going to say Starlance. I'm going to Reap with Operative Espion and Ward. And then I am just going to pitch the Xeno training. And it is your turn.
I'll say Shadows. Play Ronnie and Kymar Eclipse. And done. Draw 2.
This is the position I do not want. I think I have to say Shadows here. The archives into my hand. Discard, say for sorry. Okay, that's at the bottom. Okay. I'm gonna play Shoulder Id. I'm gonna borrow Hologramophone. I'll Ward Espion. Play Gas Pipes. Play One-Eyed Will. Actually, I think I'll Ward One-Eyed Will. And it is your turn. So check with 6, and then I'll draw 3.
The Shadows. Play Ronnie. Mug the Willa. Your turn. If you want that side back, you're going to have to take it. With a card that does it for free, probably.
I'm gonna say Shadows Gas Pipe's gonna fight Ronnie.
Take a damage.
I'm gonna Reap twice. And then I am going to Ward Gas Pipes. And I will say check with 8. And it's your turn.
Sid Logos. I will play Igor. Start Snag and Wormhole Tech. I will Thorium Plasmate the Willa. Play Eddie. Archive. Play Guardian. Angry. Your turn.
Going to say Logos. Information exchange. Moray. Mind Bullets.
For 3.
So check with 9, draw 3.
Let me take a little look-see on the discard pile there. 1, 2, dang. 1. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna say let Shadows and pick up the archive. I will TMTP. I will Time War. I will just no one for 2. I'll Ronnie. Sneck lift the Seeker Needle. Hit the Espeon. Gain 1. Javinda, Whisper, Javinda. And your turn.
So Logos on information exchange. Theory conjecture to play the top card.
Okay.
I had both theory conjectures, and I was trying to engineer a situation in which you would have to use shadows to stop me. Maybe I should have towed a little bit higher earlier to try to force the shadows out before I got to that point. Yeah. Eddie gets a treat.
All right, Eddie treat break.
Yeah.
One more game, game 3.
I tried. That game.
It was a devastating tide-taking play.
It was. I don't think it was that. I think it was more.
It was
of,
that.
I think it was more of the. You had the libraries the whole game.
Yeah, no, that helped.
I mean,
yep. All right. Treat.
You may notice that you had an archive that whole game, as opposed to the previous game in which you did not have an archive.
You want a treat? You want? You want?
I do not think the Forgive or Forget would have mattered. I was in a position in which I could not. The Ollie stack. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Just piling up. Right there. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at all that.
And Sleepy Dog.
The first game was like perfect, right? Because I got to Forgive or Forget things that I wanted. But that game, I couldn't keep creatures on the board.
We probably won't end up not talking about that till tomorrow anyway, because it's close to our time frame being over.
Yeah.
So good news.
There was always a chance that we would end up talking about the Keyforge news tomorrow. And also, since today was a day of celebrating Keyforge, it didn't really necessarily feel appropriate to talk about that. I feel like we have such an active chat and discussion and stuff like that we would just derail the fight night.
It could be an hour plus conversation.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll just save it for tomorrow then.
Cool.
Okay. I didn't come out the gate strong enough.
So yeah.
I was like trying to find a moray.
Precious moray. The deck's pretty good about sticking a creature against Light Tasker and it not dying though.
Yeah. I felt like that was the key, and I kept trying to engineer it again in that situation, or that last game, but yeah. Couldn't.
Okay.
Logos. Moray. Go.
Well, I'm first. Right?
I rolled a 9, I thought.
I thought I rolled a 9.
Take one of these cards back.
Didn't I? Judge?
Judge?
Chat judge. I can do this thing.
Yeah, I saw you comment that earlier. That sucks, man. Like, I'd hate to record something and then just like have it go away.
Oh, that does suck, yeah. Nathan rolled a 9?
Nathan rolled a 7.
Nathan rolled
According
7.
to-
That's what I thought. I thought Nathan rolled 7 and I rolled 9.
Okay.
Alright, bet is up. And I will start. Play group think tank.
Okay. I'm gonna say Logos. Balancing Death Quirk. Moray. Tall Mage. I use the eel call.
Eel. I will say Logos.
Funniest shit I'd ever seen.
I'll play Igor. I'll discard Ronnie and Kymor. I will play Wormhole Tech. I'll play Eddie. And I'll play Cutthroat Research. Your turn.
If I do not take this eel turn,
Be a fool.
I would be an idiot. So I'm gonna say Logos. Tall Mage is gonna fight Eddie. I am gonna forgive or forget. I'll purge the BDQ, get Eddie, get Ronnie.
Oh, that may be the game.
And then I'm gonna reap with 2 binary mores and archive 2.
We're gonna have to do things a little differently this time, I think.
And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Okay, I'll say Dis. Pick the archive. Play Rock Rub. Play Hysteria. Play Rock Rub. Play Snag. Play Not Finish With You. I needed them to live 1 turn in the discard pile for the Not Finish With You, right? So I had to kind of felt like I had to take that risk, but alright, your turn.
Okay. I will say
Eddie and Ronnie got purged, yeah.
I'm gonna say Logos. More, Tall Mage. You can't snag me, so this is a safe play. I don't get anywhere, but
It's 1/1 Light Tasker.
1/1 Light Tasker, yeah.
Well, 1/1.
What? Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Hello. I will say Logos. I'll play Igor. I will discard Hologramophone, Jargogol, play Igor. I'll discard Vapor Library, or Whisper Library. I'll play Vapors. I will Thorium Plasmate that Moray. Bzzz. Play Wormhole Tech.
I am going to say Shadows.
And I think that's fine. Like hitting 3 cards on an Igor is fine because then I'm not like drawing into more logos.
Booby Trap right there. Cement Shoes on Snag. And I'll get the top. I'll play One-Eyed Willa. Safe or sorry to do 3 to the Wormhole Tech. I guess I'll play this Hornswoggle. It's like tempting to hold it in case I get to Logos. Yeah, it's your turn. I will draw 5.
I will say Shadows. Umbra, Javinda, Ronnie. And done.
Okay, I will say Logos. I'm gonna play Master the Theory. I'm gonna Information Exchange and steal right back. I'm gonna Theory, Conjecture, and archive the top 2. I am gonna have Tall Mage beat Umbra to death. And then Forays are both gonna reap. Archive art. Say check with 7, and at your turn I will draw 5.
So Shadows, I'll play with Archive. I will reap with Javinda and shoot that Moray.
And steal 1.
I will trust no one. Play Javinda. Play Snacklifter. Discard Bad Penny. Ronnie will reap. Your turn.
I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to play Crash Muldoon. I am going to Gak. Shadows. I'm going to use Crash Muldoon first. Crash Muldoon is going to have One-Eyed Willow fight Ronnie and steal 1.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'll Gak.
Okay.
So Shadows, Star Alliance, Logos. Lay of the land. Biome discovery. And I will tell you to go ahead. I'll say check with 8. No.
Okay, I'll say this. I will play Infernus. I only have 1. I will get...
Already Hysteria too. So.
Yeah, I will get... Booby Trap. Kinda just want to get Forgive or Forget. Because I can't see that card again. Can't even see it again.
I don't even know how to be hearing about Forgive or Forget.
I'm not trying
right
to see that garbage again in my life. I'm over it.
I'm cutting out the
Snaglet.
toxic cards.
I'll play Buzzle. I'll play Snaglet. I'll play Buzzle. Purge Snaglet. Ready. Fight Crash.
Crash Muldoon has been like surprisingly really good in this matchup, and it's because he's like Hysteria resistant.
Yeah. Your turn.
I'll Forge. Snaglet's Purge.
Yeah. Where I want to be.
I'm gonna say Shadows. Discard Shoulder Id. One-Eyed Willa is gonna fight Snag. I'm going to Cement Shoes my own One-Eyed Willa.
Still, yeah, I got it. Okay.
And a Hornswoggle. Nothing. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Say this. I'll play Library. I'll play Infernus.
Yeah, Caring is insane. Professor Caring is nuts.
We'll get Hornswoggle. I'm gonna get Lay of the Land. Oh man. To keep Snag alive, it really limits what you can do. But I have to double fight this morning in order to the table. Or I could just leave it on the table. Which also doesn't seem like a great play. But at least it makes you like Logos, you have to fight it to be snag proof. 3 damage on it. I don't think it super limits you. I'm just gonna fight. I'm gonna fight the Moray. And then I'm gonna reap twice. Check. We'll try to hurry through this last game, 5th Planet Games. Jupiter, we're almost there.
I am gonna say
Game show.
Logos. I'm gonna information exchange and steal one. Play Novu Archaeologist, and I'm gonna play Eddie. And one. I think it's like a minor choice about which creature I archive there. I think and it's your turn. I'll draw these 3 and then shuffle it.
Alright, I'll say this. I will play library. I'll use library. Fight Eddie. Fight the Archaeologist. We'll reap. I will discard Harbinger. So check 6. Libraries are out. Burrow is still around though. Burrow is in the archive, I imagine. Burrow isn't getting played. There you go.
I was trying to find it. It was in the bottom 3 there. I will play Seeker Needle. I will Kerwallop and play Gas Pipes. Then library a card. And it is your turn. I will draw.
Forge.
Yeah.
Say Logos. I'll play Quant, Guardian, Igor. Discard Jargogle, Bad Penny. And your turn.
I am going to say Shadows. I'm gonna Cement Shoes Quant. Seeker Needle it. I'm gonna Reap with Gas Pipes. I'm gonna play One Aquila. And I'm gonna Library. So I'll say check with 7. It's your turn. I'll draw 3.
I'll say Shadows. I will Mug Willow. Play Ronnie.
I think it's really funny how like the shadows are. It's like the most impactful part of this game.
I'm gonna Kymore.
The other houses like matter. There's like 3 cards in each house that we really care about, and then there's like some cards that are like niche, possibly fine. But like the shadow stealing back and forth and timing it is.
Yep, I doubt that many other people play Light Tasker like I play it. I think you're right. When I've watched people play it, I've been like, "What do you do? Stop that!
Stop." Cease.
And I will play Javinda. Your turn.
Okay. I am going to say Shadows. I'm gonna Cement Shoes Javinda.
Rude.
I'm gonna Seeker Needle. Puzzle. I will have this shoulder id. Do I just like throw it away? Yes, and then I'll bury card and say check with 6. And it's your turn. I'll draw 3.
I will say dis. I will rock grab 1. A library. Buzzle will reap.
Okay, I am going to say shadows. I'm going to Seeker Needle the rock grub. And a Safer Sorry the Igor. To reap with shoulder id. And then library. And I would say check with 7. All 2.
Say shadows. Look up the archive. I will TMTP. Which is not great. I will trust no one. I will play Umbra and Whisper. Your turn.
I am going to say Logos. Double information exchange. And then I will play 2 binary mores. And it is your turn. I will draw 4. I wish I could have reshuffled it.
I don't have Infernus. So, yeah. I did not get back to my Infernus. Is this Coda? Yeah. I will say Logos. I will Cutthroat Research. Taking that back. I will play Vapors. And archive a card. The Hologramophone. Play Igor. Yeah, 1 Infernus is in this card. Okay. I will discard Javen and Group Think Tank. Play Wormhole Tech. Titan Guardian will reap. Your turn.
So I will forge. Is it now? Is now the time to unleash the fury of the Star Alliance? Do I bring down? Do I call in the
dropship?
The dropship? They just come flying out of orbit.
Oh, is that your Arca? Okay.
Do Star Alliance!
Literally every Star Alliance card.
The ones that aren't purged, at least.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Gonna play Diplomatic Gung, gonna choose Binary Moray for Dis. Oh, GAC. So Star Alliance, Dis, Shadows, Logos.
Alright, so I have to draw this and then shuffle and draw 1.
Yeah.
Draw 1.
What are you barking at? What do you think about barking at? He thought about it. He backed down. Back down's what I thought, Eddie. It's what I thought. Yeah. Discarding selective preservation. Playing Crash Muldoon. Playing Can. Playing 2 biome discoveries. Playing Force Field. Playing Light of the Archons. Playing Xeno Training. I get to capture 4 because of the Agung. So Moray, Shoulder Id. I think we just put it all in this Moray. I just say try to kill it. Crash Muldoon is gonna let me use this Moray. I'll Reap. I'll archive a card. It's force fielded. Archive. I'll discard Espeon. I'm at 5, so I'll get to shuffle. So check with 7.
All right. I'll say this. Maybe not. So many things went bad on that turn for me. So many things were bad. Because you made me reshuffle and yourself reshuffle, right?
This is the eyebrow wiggle right there.
All right. Yeah, I'll make a play I gotta make. I'll play Ronnie. I'll say Shez, play Ronnie. Steal 2. Play Snack Lifter.
Steal back.
Steal the Seeker Needle. And I will shoot the prey. Your turn.
Yeah. You didn't draw any. Oh, yo, that's another thing that went real bad wrong there then, right? Because you don't get to draw any for the turn. So, I am just gonna say Logos here, I think. Or actually, could I say Starlight? I think I just say Logos, because I get so much efficiency. I will Reap with this Moray, Ward, and Archive. Reap with this Moray, go to 7, Archive. Play Theory or Conjecture and archive the top 2. Then play Tall Mage for 2. And then I have Mind Bullets. I think I just discard it. And then I'll say check with 7. I'll tell you to go ahead and I'll draw 5. Will basically be where I was at in the previous turn.
Upwards. Okay. Looking at my discard pile again, hoping it changed. A dang ward. So I have Stereo and Furnace, right?
There's no...
Only not finished with you would be this thing I can Infernus.
So, just the
That's
one.
it, yep. 'Cause I can't return that to your hand to get those.
Yeah.
That's it.
No buzzle.
No buzz. No buzzle.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Buzzle's in discard pile. It's one of the casualties.
Huh. Who could have guessed? Who could have guessed?
The reign of terror is over.
The reign of terror has finally come to an end. And this deck is sweet. I don't know. I don't think it's Light Tasker strong, but I do think this deck.
I think only you could pick that deck up and beat Light Tasker with it
yeah.
in a best 2 out of 3.
Yeah, I think that is definitely sure, right? Because of
it's the same reason that I am winning more against Conphage now.
Yeah.
Right. With decks that could beat Conphage, it's just like we're so
because there are plays that don't look optimal but actually are.
Yeah.
So there you go. If
someone wants to rematch, they're like willing, then they want to spend points for it. That's totally fine, right?
We only ran over a little bit. I am glad that we.
Well, it actually gets Jack Feet's box.
It gets you mean Rivero the Arms box?
Yeah, but Jack Feet's been living in it because Light Tasker had its own box.
Oh,
all right. So the formal,
the belt
and
ceremony.
The new Tabletop Royale champion, Mr. Jack Feet's not. That's not the deck. It used to be. Rivero the Armed. Very exciting. Undisputed. Beat Light Tasker for the belt. Something what 6 or 7 other decks did not do.
Great.
How many defenses did Light Tasker have? It was a lot.
A lot. You were keeping up with it on the website, right?
I kept up to a point. I don't remember if I updated the last one.
Yeah.
And
we'll update the website. We'll bring this with us to Gen Con.
Yeah, so this will be challenge horrible. There is a channel points. If you're going to be at Gen Con, you want to redeem them channel points rewards, and you have a lot saved up. Get you a title match.
Yeah. So there you go.
Rivero is probably way more beatable than it was 3-3 in the Dark Times term.
You go figure. It is Jupiter time, right?
Just Jupiter time.
Jupiter time.
We were right on time to send it over to Jupiter. So that's
we're
what
running slightly late. We will send you on over to Jupiter. 24 hours of Keyforge continues.
Yeah, I'm going to go to our end screen.
One final clap for Keyforge PT.
Yeah.
Portugal. Putting it together.
Did I save his theme? I did not save Rivero's theme to my cloud drive.
Yeah.
So that's my bad.
Only on...
No, I didn't do it. Because it was baked into the finals video.
Yeah.
Thank you, Red. Thank you, Code Red.
Only on the 24-hour stream could Light Tasker be weakened enough to be defeated. So, there you go.
Yep, everyone have a good night.
Appreciate everybody stopping by.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
For, I guess, random sealed stuff.
Yep.
For random new decks fun, we're going to send you over to Jupiter.
Keyforge News. Random sealed stuff tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll do a lot of talking, probably. Be like a podcast stream.
Yeah.
Goodbye.